All right, we're moving on to daily games. Echo, open voice of the day.
Well done yesterday. You answered the clip correctly. Here is today's voice.
And to this day, my absolute great treat is to walk across to my local pub, wherever it may be, and have a pint.
So, who do you think is talking?
Repeat.
Here is
I
today's
think it's
voice clip.
Hugh Grant.
And to this day, my absolute great treat is to walk across to my local pub, wherever it may be, and have a pint.
Okay,
It's a
tell
little
me,
deeper.
whose voice is that?
Repeat.
Here is
Drop
today's
it in the
voice
chat
clip.
if you know, or
And
if you
to
think
this
it's
day,
Hugh
my
Grant.
absolute great treat is to walk across to my local pub, wherever it may be, and have a pint.
Okay, tell me, whose voice is that?
Hugh Grant?
Sorry, Hugh Grant is not who was talking. Here's the voice again.
And to this day, my absolute great treat is to walk across to my local
is
pub, wherever
that?
it may be, and have a pint.
So, can you name the voice?
Hint.
You do not have access to hints with the free version. Upgrade to premium to
Is it
unlock a
Pierce
hint for each
Brosnan?
clip.
Here
Here it
he's
is
not
again.
British, is he?
And
Is
to this
Pierce,
day, my
is Pierce
absolute
Brosnan
great
British?
treat is to walk across to my local pub, wherever it may be, and have a pint.
So, who do you think is talking?
Piers Morgan?
Bob Zirunkel.
Rob
You've
Stan.
answered today's clip correctly.
Coming in hot. Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
playing
that.
Voice of the Day.
I do.
Try the ultimate voice gaming hub. Just say Open Yak Yak Games.
Oh. I think we have our next game we're going to play in a little bit. Just writing that down so I don't forget. Thank you, Rob Stan. Hit the nail on the head. It's so funny that I thought Pierce Brosnan, because there's not that many people named Pierce, but I think Pierce Brosnan is Echo. How do you spell Pierce Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan is spelled P-I-E-R-C-E space B-R-O-S-N-A-N.
All right, we'll take the whole thing. Wow, the reflection's really bad. Or like the screen is so bright you can't even see that. Great tip on Piers Morgan. I just am not as familiar with Piers Morgan, so I didn't even think of that in my brain. But I hate missing voice of the day because if you don't know it, you can just literally keep guessing wrong words and then you drop out. So, yeah, I feel like there's still so much opportunity for that skill to expand and be like a little bit more engaging. But I do love the concept of it. So it's like, you know, we'll take what we can get here on Let's Say. Hijack Dodge. Oh my gosh. Welcome. Welcome. It's so good that you're here. All right. We're gonna keep moving through daily games, just keeping it rolling. Echo, open daily quiz. Oh. Oh my gosh, it didn't hear me. Oh, it did hear me. Okay.
Voice Arcade. Welcome back to the daily quiz. Your
Let's
current
see-
fastest time is 1 minute, 8
See
seconds.
what happens today.
Your time starts. Now, what name is given to small sausages wrapped in bacon? A staple at a British Christmas dinner?
Echo,
Is it
pigs in a blanket.
The flag of Vatican City depicts two crossed items. What are they? Is it hands, olive branches,
Echo.
or keys?
Olive branches. I think I got that
Olive
one
branches
wrong.
is wrong.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was keys.
I
You
didn't
have
know
2
that.
minutes, 12 seconds to
If you know
answer
the
2 more
answer,
questions. Which
drop
of the
it in the chat.
following is a name of a book in the Hunger Games trilogy?
Echo.
Is it Divert?
Catching Fire.
What was the
Yeah.
name of New York City before 1664?
Echo. New Amsterdam. Well. Echo, stop. All right. Well, you know what's funny is I would have gotten all 3 right on daily quiz today, and then it totally just like crapped out and dropped me out of the game entirely, which is just kind of sad. But we're not here to dwell on that. We're just going to move on. Echo, open question of the day.
Welcome back. Here is today's question of the day. The topic is literature. It is worth 8 points. Which fictional character was born on the 22nd of September, in the year 1368? You can choose from A. Quasimodo, B. Rip Van Winkle, C. Gilgamesh, or D. Frodo Baggins.
Repeat.
Okay. Here is the
Any
question
ideas?
again.
Definitely drop it in
Which
the
fictional
chat because I'm
character
going to
was
guess
born on
Rip
the
Van
22nd
Winkle.
of September, in the year
I
1368?
have no clue.
You can choose from A. Quasimodo, B. Rip Van Winkle, C. Gilgamesh, or D. Frodo Baggins.
Rip Van Winkle.
Nice try, but that's not the answer. The correct answer was D.
Oh,
Frodo Baggins.
D.
In J.R.R. Tolkien's
Jack,
books The Hobbit
I
and
saw
The Lord
you're
of the
not
Rings.
C or D, and I
The
was like, oh, if
22nd of
Jack says
September
not
is
C
the
or D,
birthday of
then
the Hobbits
it's got to
Bilbo
be
and
A or
Frodo
B.
Baggins, though they were born in different years.
Okay.
Today, fans around the world celebrate the 22nd of September as Hobbit Day.
Hobbit Day.
Only 22% of our fans answered this correctly. You have earned
That's
a
a
total
hard
of
one.
65 points. Here's your first challenge question for today.
It's okay, we got another
the topic
round.
is history. It is worth 7 points. In Greek mythology, Iris was the goddess of what? You can answer A. Home, B. Flowers,
Flowers,
C.
right?
Music, or D. Rainbow.
Repeat.
Okay. Here is the question again. In Greek mythology, Iris was the goddess
I
of
really
what?
feel strongly
Choose
that
from
it's
the following.
flowers
A. Home.
because I believe
B.
Iris is a type of
Flowers,
flower.
C. Music.
If you feel
or D.
differently,
Rainbow.
repeat.
Okay. Here is the question again. In Greek mythology,
Jack, I
Iris
really
was
want to
the
go with
goddess of what?
rainbow
You can
because
choose
I'm also
from
wearing my rainbow
A.
shirt
Home,
today.
B. Flowers, C.
We're going with
Music,
D.
or D. Rainbow.
Rainbow.
That's right. The goddess named Iris was also a messenger of the gods.
Jack.
She was often
Total
depicted
comeback.
with wings and a staff.
See, this is why I'm
You
a
are with the
believer.
26%
I'm a
of fans
Jack
who got
Dodge
this one
follower.
right.
I'll just
You have
I
earned your
trust
third
you.
history badge and 7 points. You have earned a total of 72 points. Here's your second
Not bad,
challenge
actually,
question for
because
today.
26%
The topic is geography.
of people got that
It is worth
right.
7
That's
points.
like really low.
Which country sits between Egypt and Eritrea and has the Red Sea on its eastern border?
Ooh,
You can choose
geography.
from
Hard
A.
one.
Ethiopia, B. Sudan, C. Saudi Arabia, or D. Somalia.
Repeat.
Okay. Here is the question
Without
again.
really
Which country
knowing,
sits
I would
between
say
Egypt
Saudi
and
Arabia.
Eritrea and has the
Let
Red
me
Sea
know
on
what
its
you
eastern
think.
border? You can answer A.
Because
Ethiopia,
I'm pretty sure it is on the
B.
wait
Sudan,
between
C.
Egypt and Eritrea.
Saudi Arabia, or D. Somalia.
C.
Sorry, that's not right.
Not right.
The correct answer was
Sudan.
B. Sudan.
Well, at least
Sudan
I got
has a population of
the first
37
letter
million
of the
people,
word
making it the
was
third
correct.
largest country in Africa. Only
Wow.
29% of our fans got this one right. You have earned a total of 72 points. Here's your third challenge question for today. The topic is science. It is worth 6 points. In the wild, where can you find the corpse lily, the flower that produces the largest bloom in the world? Choose from the following: A. Germany, B. Australia, C. Ecuador, or D. Indonesia.
Repeat.
I didn't catch that. Here is the question again. In the wild,
Corpse
where can you find the corpse
lily.
lily, the flower that produces the largest bloom in the world? You can choose from
I want
A.
to say,
Germany, B. Australia,
do I
C.
want to say
Ecuador,
Indonesia?
or D. Indonesia.
Repeat.
Okay. Here is the question
Honestly, it
again.
could be any of
In the
these.
wild,
I
where can you
honestly
find
have
the corpse
no
lily, the
clue.
flower that produces the
Does
largest
anybody
bloom
know?
in the world? You can answer
What would your guess
A.
be? Let me
Germany,
know in the
B.
chat.
Australia, C. Ecuador,
The
or
largest
D.
bloom in the world.
Indonesia.
Repeat.
Okay. Here is the question again. In the wild, where can you find the corpse lily,
You know,
the flower that
Indonesia
produces the
and
largest
Ecuador
bloom
are
in the
really,
world? You can
I
choose
believe
from
it's
A.
like
Germany,
much hotter
B.
there, which
Australia,
doesn't equate to
C.
like
Ecuador,
blooming flowers.
or D. Indonesia.
D.
Good job. Commonly known as the corpse lily, the Rafflesia arnoldi,
And that's
is a
called
rare
trusting
flower
your
found in the rainforests
intuition.
of Indonesia. Growing to almost a meter across, it's a smelly and parasitic plant, with no visible leaves or stem, and attaches itself to a host plant to obtain water and nutrients. You are with the 41% of fans who got this one right.
Wow.
You have earned your second science badge and 6 points. You have earned a
Love
total
these
of 78
badges.
points. You gained 9 positions and are currently ranked 145th out of 222 players on the Los Angeles, Long Beach and Anaheim regional leaderboard.
Moving up.
Play again tomorrow and start your daily play streak by asking for the question of the day.
I will. Okay, that was a great round. Even though I didn't get every answer right, I feel like I'm getting better at trusting my intuition on those things. Because sometimes it is like, the largest bloom in the world is probably something you might have thought, like maybe we would have heard of where that is before. But I hadn't. And I'm kind of happy to know that it's in Indonesia now. Also, just want to shout out, those graphics are so solid. I'm just loving the question of the day, recent updates and enhancements. So props on those visuals, looking slick. All right, we're going to move on. And this one is always a trickster. So you know what to do in the chat. Echo, open riddle of the day.
Welcome back. Yesterday's riddle was, I took down 10 soldiers, who were all in white, using my 3 eyes, which are black as night, and the answer was, a bowling ball. 41% of people got that right.
I didn't do
Today's
it yesterday.
riddle is, although I am weightless, you can still see me. Put me in a bucket, and I'll set the water free. Although I am weightless, you can still see me. Put me in a bucket, and I'll set the water free. Take a guess, say repeat, or say stop for more time.
Holes?
That's right.
Woohoo!
The answer to the riddle, although I am weightless, you can still see me. Put me in a bucket, and I'll set the water free.
Holes.
Was a hole. So far, 60% of people got that right. Want a little friendly competition? Members of Riddle of the Day Pro compete in national leaderboards, along with other
I
perks.
think I already subscribed.
Want to learn more?
No.
Okay. If you change your mind, say Alexa, what can I buy? Whilst you are using this skill, come
What
back
can I
tomorrow
buy? That's
for
a
more
dangerous
riddles.
question for me to ask any device or anything, because I will buy it. Okay, that felt good. I've been playing Riddle of the Day every week. Also, let's just like level set. This is my 9th stream. Feeling really good about it. I'm not firing on all cylinders today, like I mentioned. I'm just like ready for the weekend, but I was like, I'm so committed to playing voice games on Twitch and nothing is going to stop me. So here we are. And it feels so validating to get that riddle of the day correct because I normally don't. And I think I overthink it. And that just clicked for me. So yeah, it just goes to show games can help your mental health potentially. The verdict's not out. Don't like quote me on that, but like I don't know. I think they are helping me on the grand scheme of things.